What's going on, everyone? It's Marcellus back with another video. Today, we have to talk about something with Baby Doge because this could be what makes Baby Doge 100x inside of the future. So definitely stick around to the end of the video. We're going to talk about this. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you like these Baby Doge videos. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you want me to go over next. Also, if you want to become a member of the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. I'll go over any crypto that the members want me to go over next, as long as it's not some kind of scam coin. And also remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's get straight to it. So let's talk about what could possibly make Baby Doge 100x. Now, this is going to be huge, so definitely listen and pay attention to this. And after all of this, we're going to go ahead and do a technical analysis on Baby Doge. So definitely stay tuned. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the initial liquidity has now been relocked for Baby Doge. So yes, it became unlocked because it was locked for like 2 years, or I mean for a year, and now it's unlocked. So now that you see that, I mean, now it's locked after it was unlocked. So now that you see that it's locked, this is definitely going to secure Baby Doge. And a lot of people are talking about, Baby Doge doesn't have locked security, blah, 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 blah. But no, we have locked liquidity now. We already had locked liquidity before, but now we have it relocked. So this is going to be really big for us, and it's really just going to up the trust for Baby Doge Army. So this is going to make people trust Baby Doge a lot more. Now, this isn't the main thing I wanted to talk about, but something I do want to mention here. Look, these are the 5 pillars of crypto: Binance, Qcoin, Coinbase, Robinhood, FTX. And I really think that crypto.com should probably be right here where Robinhood is, and then FTX, and then Robinhood. But I don't know why they didn't put crypto.com inside of this one. But yeah, I think these are the 5 pillars here, really 6 pillars because crypto.com. And really, once we get listed to all these exchanges, that's going to be something that also helps us 100x. But no, this isn't what I wanted to talk about either. So we're going to talk about that. But big shout out to Horaris, or Billy, I think that's how you say his name, for posting this. But here is what I want to talk about first. We got multiple things to talk about. So this right here is huge. So it says first project that has partnered to sponsor a farm on Baby Doge Swap, so their community can earn rewards when live. So this is huge. We have our first token signing up for Baby Doge Swap, and now they're sponsoring to have a farm put on Baby Doge Swap as well. So this is actually pretty big. It's Grove token. If you don't know about Grove token, then here it is. It's Grove token. So big shout out to Grove token. It shows over here. They're inside Dubai of the United Arab Emirates. And over here, you can see everything about Grove token. So it says for a healthier and wealthier future. They really are pretty much good with animals. They're really like a animal charity type thing, I believe. But I'm not too sure, so don't mark me on that. But yeah, I think they're doing a lot of good out here. So anyways, it says Grove token, green crypto. So roadmap here, they got the BEP20 launch. They got the CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, social media advertising. And this is really what you want to look at. So when it says social media advertising, and before we even look at that, look, it has green energy contribution, hydroponic farming, all this good stuff, renewable energy partnerships, and exchange listings, all this good stuff. And they're really doing good for the earth all in total. So it's not just for animals, but they're really doing good for the earth in general, which is definitely a good thing. But the main thing that you really want to take out of this is social media advertising. And it's something that they do actively to grow their crypto. That means that all of their holders and all of their fans then become our holders and our fans. So now Baby Doge's community is now growing as these cryptos get listed onto Baby Doge Swap, as these cryptos partner with Baby Doge, and as they get their farming and staking on Baby Doge Swap. And it benefits them and it benefits their holders to be on Baby Doge Swap. So the reason this is so huge is as these cryptos do advertising and continue to grow their projects, they're also going to continue to grow Baby Doge now as well. So as they grow, we grow. And this is going to cause Baby Doge to 100x because it's like the butterfly effect. Like, this is huge. You got to understand how big this is. Like, you got to also understand about Dogecoin as well. Dogecoin started to blow up a lot because you got to think about it. All of these different companies were using their products and marketing it with Dogecoin. So they're using Dogecoin to market their products. Now you got to think about it. We're now using these cryptos in their communities to market our project. So now we're going to be growing because of this. So this is going to be one of the major things that causes Baby Doge to 100x. So it's definitely something that you want to watch out for. So this isn't the only thing. We're probably going to get more and more cryptos joining Baby Doge soon. I don't know what kind of cryptos are going to be coming in, but we're going to be getting more and more cryptos joining Baby Doge army. So that is huge as well. And now they're also trying to get more crypto projects to join in on this. So you can see over here, they say tag a project that needs to get listed on Baby Doge, and it says services include 0% swap fees campaign for the community, which is definitely pretty good. 0% swap fees. That's definitely something that you want to offer to your community. And we also offer staking and farming to the communities of the projects that get listed onto Baby Doge Swap. So this is going to be really huge. Now, I just want to say this one thing about Baby Doge Swap. The one thing that you got to understand about Baby Doge Swap is it really, really benefits us, but it also benefits all these other projects just as much as it benefits us. So projects are going to be lining up to get listed onto Baby Doge Swap. Yeah, we got the test net right now, but when the main net comes out, projects are going to be lining up like crazy. And this is only the beginning of it. So you're definitely going to want to stick around until the end with this. Now, anyways, you can see Baby Doge is doing some small numbers right now. The whole crypto market is doing small sideways numbers. So I'm really not expecting nothing huge right now. Everything has just been sideways, looking like stable coin activity inside every single project. But let's talk about the technical analysis now with Baby Doge and Bitcoin. So first, we're going to talk about the Baby Doge technical analysis. So the first things first, you see over here, the 24-hour market control is in control by the bulls by 80%. So we are 80% bullish with Baby Doge. And then you can also see over here, we have a lot of buying volume coming in here for Baby Doge. So we are getting that buying volume back. It's not as much as it was previously, but it is starting to speed up. So we may see an increase inside of buying for Baby Doge. Now, we did just now hit our resistance all the way up here. So our resistance brings us all the way up to the 1350 area here. And really it's around 1345. But yeah, it brought us all the way up here to around 1350. And this is actually so significant because that's our resistance. And yes, we did get rejected to it. But something that you have to look at is we didn't just immediately have a straight drop all the way down to 1250. We hit the 1350 resistance, and now we're slowly kind of pulling back. And the fact we didn't just have these huge red candlesticks, we didn't have all these huge selling areas going on, kind of shows us that we may have more momentum to try to build back up above that 1350 resistance and eventually getting past the resistance above 1400. So I think Baby Doge has that possibility to actually break past this red area, which is the supply and demand of less demand. But right now, Baby Doge does have a little bit less demand. But if we do get past that less demand area, then pretty much what you're going to want to look out for is up here at the 1530 resistance, and that's going to be our resistance next. So that's pretty much what you got here for the short term of Baby Doge, and this is just for the 15M chart. And if you go over here and look at the long term for Baby Doge, you see it's kind of doing something similar, but it's really just hovering around that support. And like I mentioned in my previous videos, if we break that support, then you can expect the 9Z9 area coming up for Baby Doge. And that's pretty much on the bear scenario. And if we were to become bullish, we have major resistance all the way up here at about 1600, really at 1630, all the way up to about 1765. So we have major resistance between those areas, which is our supply and demand of less demand. There's way less demand in that area, which is going to be heavy resistance for us. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but you're even seeing over here with the 24-hour market control, we're still bearish by 80% side Baby Doge when you look at it from the long term, and we're still getting that selling volume coming in on the oscillator. But anyways, let's move on to the Bitcoin technical analysis. So the first thing that we're going to talk about with the Bitcoin technical analysis is down here. You can see the oscillator is showing that we're oversold, but look at how we just now peaked at that oversold area. We just now peaked out on the overselling. So now we're probably about to have some buying coming into the market. And notice how the previous buying was followed by overbuying. And then you can see that we just had less and less buying going into our oversold area. So after overbuying, you always get that selling coming after. But what comes after you get the overselling? Well, you're always going to get that buying coming in after. So now that you see that the selling has peaked, now you're going to start seeing that buying coming in. And you're going to start seeing the selling is waning down until boom, we have another pump to the upside. So that's going to cause us to become bullish. Now you do see over here the 24-hour market control is in control by the bears, or actually the bulls by 60%. But what you really want to watch is the oscillator, since it's showing that we're oversold and that we're pretty much projected to have some buying coming in. Now you can also look over here that there is a little bit low activity expected if we break past our support that we're at. But right now it's looking like we're about to go back up here to our resistance areas. So you're probably going to see Bitcoin trying to break past that since we already oversold pretty much. And that's kind of ironic because when you look at it, the green area is supply and demand of more demand. So it shows that we have more demand inside of this area. So that's why I like these indicators. The second we hit the green area, we then have more demand, showing that we're having buyers coming into the market. And then there's average and moderate activity expected from institutional investors in dark pools. So this is showing that the institutional investors are probably going to start investing into this area. And if Bitcoin gets all the way up here to this high activity expected area, that's probably where they're going to start to sell a little bit more, because that's exactly what they did over here. So I'm not saying that we're just going to have 100% pump immediately, but you will see it over time. Like, I really do believe this 100x is going to happen with all these different utilities that Baby Doge is building and all these different cryptos that are going to start joining Baby Doge Swap. We're doing a lot inside of Baby Doge. So eventually we're going to reach that 100x area. How long will it take? I don't know. It's not going to happen in a week. It's not going to happen in 2 weeks. And that's 100%. We're not going to have 100x inside of a week or 2 weeks. It's just not possible. But and when I say it's not possible in a bear market. It could be possible in a bull market. But right now we're in a bear market. So we can't even expect 100x gains in a week or two. When I say 100x gains, expect that. Like, I don't even want to say expect that, because remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice, but it's something that's possible to happen inside the near future, or maybe like a year or two or something like that. So it's something that we could actually see. It's something that's actually tangible. So I want to talk about something else here with Baby Doge. So you do see over here that we are inside of the green area of more demand. But what happens if we break down below this? Well, what comes next is down here, which is going to be the 20.9K support. And then we have a little bit more at 20.8K. So that's what you could expect for the bearish scenario. And then for the ultra bullish scenario, I guess we can call it, it's all the way up here at about 22.7K, which isn't even the like major bullish scenario. If you actually look at the 4-hour chart, which is the long-term chart, you see something a little bit different. It is showing we are in control of the 24-hour market, controlled by the bears. So the bears are controlling the market by 60%. And you can also see on the oscillator that it is showing that we're coming off of the overbought area and selling happened. But it kind of looks like it's about to recurve back to the upside, back to the buying pretty much. So we actually may see more buying coming in for Baby Doge and RFE for Bitcoin. And if we actually see that, it's going to go to this high activity expected area. And that's where we have our institutional investors. So if it goes there, they're probably going to end up shooting Baby Doge all the way up to about 26.8K, maybe even all the way up to about 28.2K. So we could probably see that for Baby Doge or for Bitcoin if we have some nice pumps coming in the market. But right now we're just barely above this support. So it's kind of showing that we are struggling to stay above it. But hey, if we break down below it, then we're definitely going to have to look towards 18K, 17K, somewhere around there. But yeah, anyways, this is all I got for you all today. I truly believe that Baby Doge has the possibility to 100x in this crypto market. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. As always, I'll be back with another video.